Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 17 of small video tips to make a big difference. I am your host, Renée Marino. I'm so happy to be here with you all today on this beautiful Tuesday in August 17th. Can you believe it? My husband and I just celebrated 7 years married. Our anniversary is August 15th. And it's an extra special day because it's also our dog, Frank the Tank's birthday. He turned 13, 91 in human years. So it has been an exciting week thus far for us. When you are here, say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Tell me your name. I love to see who is a part of our group. Check out my new stainless steel mug. No, it's not Frank the Tank, my dog, but it looks just like him, and I'm obsessed. A friend gave this to me. Oh yes, oh yes. So what are we going to talk about today? Let me tell you, we are talking about, do I stand or sit for my videos? Do I stand or sit? Very, very popular question, and it's a great one, right? Because what do you do? There are so many options. Here are my tips, my advice. That's Frank the Tank. He's currently laying down and doing a video, so we don't want to do that. Here is how we make it as simple as possible. As you can see, I'm sitting right now for this video, and I often sit when I'm doing my small video tips to make a big difference. But I also stand a lot, especially when I do videos to post to my website later. The most important thing I want you to think about is not so much standing or sitting, but where and how do I feel the most grounded? Grounded. I'm going to grab Frank the Tank. Stay right there. Now he's with us. Okay, so the question becomes, where do I feel the most grounded? And this is the most significant part of the question, because whether you're sitting or standing, we want energy. And everybody has different levels of energy. Everybody feels differently about standing versus sitting. But I want you to ask your question, where do I feel the most grounded, where I have the most energy? And the truth is, you can have that energy both standing and sitting. Okay? So, it's almost like a trick question, right? It really comes down to preference. But I will tell you this. If you feel that unless you're standing, your energy drops, your body kind of slouches, then I say, get that booty up and stand up for your video so you can feel that energy, right? That rush of energy. But if you are like myself and even when you're sitting, you can still draw upon that energy, then great. Then find the spot in your home or otherwise where you're filming where you have a great background and all of the other facets that really matter that are going to make you feel the best. Now, how do we feel grounded? How do we do that? What I love to teach in my course, Connecting on Camera, and I teach to my clients, is feeling rooted in the ground like a tree. Picture like a beautiful, strong tree outside in your neighborhood that has like a big, strong stump, right? And it's just like rooted in the ground with such strength. You look at this tree and you're like, man, that thing is so strong. I feel like that, nothing could push that over, right? The worst storm, nothing could push that tree over. That's how I want you to feel when you're doing your videos. And the way to do that is picturing your feet. Even as I'm sitting here, my feet are on the ground. Picture that your feet are extensions of the roots that are already deep down in the earth. So it's not as if you're this floating thing above the earth, you're connected with the earth, right? So you're drawing upon that energy, upon those middle layers of the earth to give you that energy. And then as you do that, I want you to think shoulders back, right? Shoulders down, back, put that smile on your face and go get them. So to take it back to the original question, do I stand or sit? That depends. Where do you feel the most energy? Where do you feel the most grounded? I want to hear from you in the chat box. When you hear this question, do I stand or sit? What is your first reaction? I want to know. Even myself, I'll be very honest with you. I used to only stand. I only stood because, again, I'm a high energy person. I like to feel like I was just like there and present. But the more I've been doing this, yes, Chris Tice says stand. The more I do this, the more I realize that I hold the power, right? I'm the one who holds the power, whether I'm standing or sitting. It's all about how I'm using my mind. And am I feeling as if I'm that tree rooted in the ground, or am I feeling kind of flighty, like I'm just back and forth, not grounded? The beauty of this is you can do both, or you can do either or. Whatever makes you feel good is what you want to do. And of course, whatever spot you found in your house that's the most effective, sometimes it's better if you're standing, sometimes it's better if you're sitting, right? So that depends as well. But I want you to practice this idea of feeling like you are a tree rooted in that ground, baby. Nice and strong, steady, focused. And that doesn't mean, look, you all know me, I talk with my hands. That doesn't mean you have to stand there like this. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Small Video Tips to Make a Big Difference. I'm so happy you're here. No. When you're grounded, think about it. Like a tree still waves, right, in the wind and the storms. Even buildings, really tall buildings, they have to be flexible. But you can only be flexible when you're already grounded, right? And that's how I want us to feel in our communication with others in general, whether it's on video or not. I want you to feel like you are such an authentic and honest communicator that you are grounded in the earth. So even if something shakes you and someone says something that throws you off, or you're taken off your center for a minute, you can always get back because you're grounded. Does this make sense? If this makes sense, please write hell yes in the chat box. I love him. Tree rooted in that ground, baby. All right. So this, yes, hell yes, I love it. I'm getting the hell yeses in the chat box, baby. This is how simple it is. Do I stand or sit? Well, where do I feel the most grounded with the most amount of energy? And when we are grounded, that is when our energy elevates, right? Because again, we're using, if you've heard of grounding, which I'm big on, grounding yourself in the earth, that's what's happening, right? We're getting charged up. We're like, yes, getting charged up with the beautiful natural energy of the earth. When we do that in our videos, the people behind the screen can feel that power. They can feel that energy coming at them through the screen, right? But when we're not grounded and we're kind of just, kind of like sitting back, we're not really forward and focused, the people on the other side of the screen feel that. You'd feel different. You would all feel different if I came on this video and I was like, hey, everybody. Yeah, it's cool. It's like great to see you. And I just was kind of like, right? If I wasn't in your face like this, it would feel different. So I want you to remember this and take this with you as you do your videos each day. And it doesn't matter if it's a 30-second video or a 3-minute video. Loving this. Great and consistent advice as always. Thank you so much. Energy is everything. Energy is everything. So remember that. Take that with you today. And I challenge you as always to come into the group and get on video. That's why we're here. That's why we're doing this. This is how we elevate ourselves and our skills, by doing it, right? Nike says, just do it. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next week.